Let's play! What's up everyone, welcome back to another Nendoroid unboxing. Now, just a heads up, you clicked on the video title, you know what it is. There may be some Metal Gear Solid 5 spoilers put into here. So, if you're not of that persuasion, maybe watch it muted. Put on your favorite Metal Gear Solid music, your 80s music playlist, whatever you want to do. Maybe mute it if that's the case. I won't be showing anything visually that's a spoiler. But if you're iffy about that, it's been about a year, right? You know, it's like, just, your discretion is advised. That said, let's get into another unboxing, of course, from the wonderful AmyAmy.com. They bring me these lovely, this is actually an extra large postcard for spring. You can see, I apologize also if you can hear the air conditioner going, because as it is spring now in Canada, it goes from inch of snow to 30 degrees in overnight, so it's really hot now. You have any questions? We look forward to seeing you again. I love that. But of course, we're here for the man of the hour, who is none other than Venom Snake. Not Solid Snake, not Big Boss, Venom Snake. There's the spoilers if you haven't, he's not Big Boss. That's the big spoiler. Venom Snake, sneaking snoot version indeed. Does that mean they're probably going to make another version of him? Maybe. I think they put on, with Raiden, they said MGS2 version or something. That actually, right there, is Metal Gear Solid 1 Snake, which they made a Nendoroid before. Because the Fulton system can be used with it, and spoilers, that's one of the accessories. So, let's hop into seeing how Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain's Venom Snake, Sneaking Suit version, Nendoroid number 565, looks. So I guess as I'm opening this terribly with my non-existent fingernails, I should talk about how Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain, is probably one of my least favorite Metal Gear games. It's not a bad game, but it made me really sad that linear games are becoming less and less of a thing now, and we're moving on to all open world. It wasn't as fun, in my opinion. I would totally play a mod that took the Phantom Pain and made it into a fully single-player linear experience with forced codec calls. That's right. I would, if I was forced to listen to those codec calls, I would listen to them. But because they're not, I don't care. And it's sad, but that's how it is. So, for the back, we have just a very plain back. You know, like the Zelda one is all Zelda-y, and I think Fire Emblem 1 looks Fire Emblem-y. This is just a normal 565, which looks like someone's phone number from a Hollywood movie. On the back, you do have the cardboard box accessory, which looks like to be pretty much the exact same as the one that came with Raiden, but with less English. I think Raiden's actually says in English on it, Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, Raiden at least. This one has pretty much no English, so I have no reason to open it. Instructions, because hey, you gotta have those instructions on how to use them. Let's open them up. Once again, there's no chance this being a defect, counterfeit, whatever, because of the fact that it is from AmyAmy. Don't buy these from Amazon. I've learned my lesson thusly. So we do have the base here, which includes, actually, as I drop pieces and stuff, this is a really cool piece that came with the Raiden one, which lets you, like, have them prone on the ground. Not prone. Yeah, prone on the ground. So that'll be nice to use. Also comes with an extra flesh joint, which sounds gross, but is actually really useful. But, of course, we're not looking at the accessories first. We should be looking at the man of the hour himself. Plastic Face. Skullface's true rival. Nope, right here. We have Venom Snake. So let's take a look at him. It's really weird seeing this grizzled, hardcore Kiefer Sutherland dude look so kawaii. But, no, I think he actually looks really good. It captures his likeness pretty well. It is way more anime than it kind of should be. As you can see, though, there's a bit of a divot in the hair. Because I think if you take off the hair, that's just a generic Nendoroid hair front. Yeah, so you can just... Oh, no, this one isn't generic, because I don't think others would work, because it has the hole. Because I think the other ones are pretty... Huh, that's interesting. So I guess you can't give anyone else a demon horn. There might be some way to customize them to let you do that, but that's good. But that's mostly for removing the face. If you want a different face, you can... Oh, yeah, because then you can then just put in a different face and it would still fit. Okay. So he doesn't come with any extra faces. He is just as emotive as he is in Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. which is one of the big letdowns. But hey, you know, people wanted a silent protagonist Snake, and here he is. He does have his little ponytail, and it does have a joint, which is nice. But otherwise, we do have arms that come off because it's a Nendoroid, and they are very easy to take apart. So he has actually a surprising amount of articulation, because if we take a look here, I just brought another one to show. Nendoroid Mega Man has, like, the arm moves like this, and that's it. Like, most Nendoroids are that's about the range of movement. With the Metal Gear Solid ones, you can do all sorts of crazy stuff with moving them around. Even the hand is movable. That's crazy. Raiden was like that too, and Raiden's the only one who has that same degree of movement, and it's crazy. Like, legs, feet, that is actually super cool. You can do all sorts of cool poses. The pouches, do they come off? They might, but I think they're just held in loosely so you can still move them around. Little combat knife, little strap. That butt strap has always been there. That's actually a really nice attention to detail. Cool. No, he looks good. And is that a mini eye? No, that's not the eye droid. It can't be, because we got to get to the accessories. Why don't we? So cool. So the big cool one that he comes with is, of course, the most iconic thing from Metal Gear Solid, well, Peace Walker onwards. It is the Fulton system, which you can put into any Nendoroid's back, and then attach one of these things onto it, wrong way, like this, to have it, like, flying up, and then put it into the base, and they'll be actually getting, you know. So, for instance, we go like this, and it's tough to do on camera, like that. We have, and if we just take our Mega Man that we got previously here, put it in, where is it? Oh, it's actually a little tough, because you got to get the right angle. Just ignore my talking for now. Oh, okay, it's about as tough as putting in any back piece for a Nendoroid, which is always like the toughest one, because the hole is so tiny. That's what she said. Okay, there we go. So you can, oh god, no, there goes the Fulton. Fulton as extraction has failed, Snake. So you can have any sort of character be Fultoned out for Venom Snake, which I think is absolutely hilarious. And right now it looks like Konami's going to now take Mega Man and turn him into a pachinko machine, because that's what Konami do. So actually, like this, it would fall over. So I'm actually going to go back a bit, and then move this down a bit. There we go. Perfect. That'll be good in the background there. So, what other accessories does he come with, though? Well, he comes with this. Okay. Is this just a holder for it? What is this T-bar? You can't see it, sorry. What is this T-bar for his extra leg? Is that literally just an extra leg, or does it actually maybe go into him? Or I'm not sure. That might require instructions, actually. So what was that thing for the other leg? I'm looking here. And okay, no, it doesn't say. Oh, that's just a placeholder pin. Okay, yeah. So it does say. So this is just an extra leg for him. You can take it out. There we go. And you do have an extra leg that's sort of like a kneeling or running one. Either or. A lot of the Nendoroids, because my sister recently got a Miku Nendoroid, they seem to come with one of these legs, because then the other one can be straight to sort of have them actually standing. So that's cool. That's good to have. Other accessories, though, because there are still more. This one I really like, actually. So you take out his hand, much like in Metal Gear Solid 1. I was trying to look for when a character lost their hand. And you put in his normal hand back with this, and it's actually a mini iDroid. So this is him with the iDroid looking at the map, which looks really cool. Honestly, like, it's see-through. You know, I'm looking down going like, yes, Kaz, I see the extraction point. I'm Kiefer Sutherland now because they didn't like David Hayter for some reason. I'm very much sorry if you really like Metal Gear Solid 5 and you're watching this video, because it's not my favorite. Then, we also have, let's just take a look here as we take them out. We have a fist version of the of the Phantom arm, which you can take out and put in. I'm not going to do that right now because it's not super necessary, I feel. If you want to be a little crazy, you can actually get alternate versions of the Phantom limb, including the black one, which I don't remember what the black version does. It's just a little less conspicuous though, so that's cool. But you do get the shock hand, so if you're a fan of going around and shocking people, that's cool. For now, I'm going to stick with the regular one because I do think the red is the most iconic and probably best one. Oh god, the hand just got launched. It's the most iconic one though for him, obviously, because it's what he is. You got a holding gun hand, which will be good for one of the... Oh god, these are going to be impossible to get out, just the way I'm getting them. Okay, so let's do them off camera so they don't fly everywhere. This is the one with the most tiny bits of stuff. Every other one is usually so, like, they're easy to find. Okay, so... Okay, what am I looking at? Okay, here's a cool one. I didn't notice this in any of the accessory stuff. It's him holding a bullet. So you can have him, like, reloading, if you will. That's what you do. You hold bullets, right? How would he be holding a single bullet? Because both of his guns wouldn't have him ever hold a single... Unless it's a thing that he does in game where he catches a bullet. I don't know. That's not something I've had it happen. But we have a little rifle here. Looks automatic. Last time someone called me out because I called a SOCOM a machine gun. And someone was like, no you idiot, it's a rifle. Or maybe I did it the other way around. I don't know, I'm not a gun guy. And of course, every MGS player's favorite weapon, the silenced pistol, which is the greatest weapon ever. God, I could use it for everything. So you do have a hand to use it in, that's the open hand actually. So you just place her in, like, okay, this is actually the hardest part of Nendoroids, is these little accessories, because you just gotta like slide it in, and it requires the dexterity of an end game Dark Souls 3 player. Topical humor. God, this is not gonna go in with just how I'm doing. There we go. Perfect. So you see, he's holding his little gun, and if I wanted to switch out the iDroid for a gun, I could do that. But I really like the iDroid actually, so I'm not gonna do that. What I will do though is I want him kneeling down. So I'm gonna take his one leg off just by actually dismembering him, and then take and put this one on. Like, it's hard to do it at an angle because I'm kneeling on the camera. So like this, and then go like this behind him. So then, he is like, it's not the best angle. No, that's behind him, that's down. Like that, and I think if I actually use the butt holder, can actually get him to pretty much sit as he should. That's fine. That's for playing with after. Okay, anything else? He has a few more hands for holding guns and stuff. There's one with him with his finger out, like, that's so tough to see. But no, so this is Venom Snake. Again, it's a good figure if you're a fan of Metal Gear Solid 5, or if you just wanted another Snake figure, because they do have the MGS1 Snake, which sadly I don't have and I really want to get and I'll have to look for. But no, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain, I can still appreciate this figure, and it is a really good, representation of the Metal Gear franchise to go with my Raiden, from possibly one of the best Metal Gear Solid games. But enough about that. Thank you all for watching, guys, and enjoy your Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain Venom Snake Nendoroid if you get one, and if not, hey, that's cool, man. You're probably better with money than me. See you later. Ciao.